Here we are, day one of high school basketball scrimmages in Central Texas. Private school basketball is just around the corner. Woohoo! Well, there is not a better time for me to share why I wrote the book No Other Gods if you aren't already aware. Perfect example, yesterday morning I ran into my son's former youth football coach. His son was an incredible standout on the football field, and when I asked him how his son was doing, he just shook his head with a frown and proceeded to tell me that in the first week of football practice, he completely blew out his knee and the doctors told him he'll never play the game again. So now they're trying to find ways to keep him motivated. They've given him a few books to read about people who went through the same type of thing. And quite honestly, they're just trying to figure out what life looks like without football. Well, just this past Sunday, I took a group of female athletes through chapters 1 and 2 of No Other Gods. And these chapters are the heart of the book and specifically address the idea of whether or not basketball or their particular sport or passion has become a god or an idol. And I asked each athlete what their life would look like without basketball or volleyball or cheer. And I can sum it up by one word, and that was weird. And just for grins, I looked up the word weird, and the definition was something supernatural or uncanny, very strange or bizarre. And that's probably how my friend's family is feeling right about now, just weird. Parents, I know firsthand that even though we're not the ones playing, it can absolutely become a god or idol for us too. We can get so emotionally involved with our athletes' stats and playing time that it begins to just consume our mind. I've been there as a coach and as a parent, and I see it happen over and over again. Well, this past January, I had to ask myself the question, Carrie, are you sure you haven't made basketball an idol? And the hard answer was, yeah, I believe I had. So what is an idol, and why are idols dangerous, and what does idolatry look like in today's world? Well, Pastor John Piper puts it this way: idolatry starts in the heart. Craving, wanting, enjoying, being satisfied by anything that you treasure more than God. It's that thing loved, the person loved more than God, desired more than God, treasured more than God, and enjoyed more than God. And yes, this could include really good things such as sports and relationships and careers. Well, through a series of events that transpired in early 2020 until now, I've been actively focusing on holding on more loosely to this sport that I absolutely love and love to watch my kids play. And for today, I'm watching the game, or at least we will be soon, with a different lens, knowing that it can be taken away at any time, knowing that it can become an idol again if I don't keep the Lord number one and my identity rooted in Him. And the same goes for you athletes and for you parents and coaches. Don't allow this game to consume your mind so much that if your athletic or your coaching career ended tomorrow, and it could, that your identity isn't lost with it. Well, if you haven't gotten a copy of No Other Gods, today's the perfect day to grab one. I promise it will help guide you and me through a winning season, no matter what the stats say. Because I believe God places dreams and passions in our hearts that He wants us to pursue, but none so great as the pursuit of Him.